What is going on YouTube? It is I, Tesla, here bringing you 3 Wi-Fi battles tonight. And before I begin, I would like to announce that in the description of all 3 videos, I will have a poll that I need you, the viewers, to vote on. This is to determine what mega I will be using next week, which begins tomorrow actually. So please do that. The voting ends at 12 o'clock Eastern time, and when the polls close, I'll be getting ready the Pokemon I'm going to be using. Anyway, this is against a follower on my Twitch named Slyrhino. Slyrhino is a very persistent battler who has, ever since I started streaming, been challenging me on multiple occasions. And just like Ken HD, he has fallen short a few times. However, he challenged me off stream last night, and this was a very close battle, and it is an Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire Wi-Fi battle, so I can't refuse. I gotta show it. And let's see his team. This is from his battle perspective, since I didn't have the room to, well, I forgot to save it, so I asked for the code, and we got the code. Here's his team. We have Beedrill, Gliscor, Magmortar, Keldeo, Scrafty, and Landorus. On my team, well, you already know. So let's get this battle started. So, obviously, the guy who you're seeing the video first is me, so I'm going to send out my Mega Man trick. He is going to send out his Beedrill. I'm going to Mega Evolve my Mega Man trick and go for a Flamethrower, hoping that maybe he doesn't go for Protect, but he does switch out into Magmortar. So, Flamethrower is going to hit Magmortar for not very effective damage. So I'm going to get the Intimidate off, doesn't really matter. And Flamethrower is not going to do much. And by the way, this is the same Mega Man I've been using all this time, I just nicknamed it. So, why not? And I might get around to nicknaming all my Pokemon, I don't know yet. Anyways, I'm going to bring on 2 in case he is Scarf. As you know that sometimes people like to Scarf their Typhlosions, Magmortars, etc. And really goes for a sunny day. So that tells me he more than likely is not Scarf. So he's going to go for the Fire Blast. And it's a hit we're going to for less than 50% damage. I'm going to go for the Thunder Wave on Magmortar. And I'm going to go for the Tri-Attack to whittle its HP down. And he's going to go for a Barrier, possibly predicting a Landorus switch-in. I do not play ball with that, so I just keep putting on 2 in. And it almost takes Magmortar out. However, Magmortar is going to go for the Fire Blast and burn my Porygon 2. So, yeah. I'm going to go for the Recover, so see if I can get a Paralysis attack on his Magmortar. And yeah, I do. So I'm probably going to finish it off with the Tri-Attack. Or maybe I go for another Recover, I'm not sure. Yep, Tri-Attack is going to finish off Magmortar. And next out comes Scrafty. I'm going to withdraw Porygon 2 because, well, Porygon 2 is not really useful at this low HP. I do not want him to get a free Moxie boost, so I push in the Stormray. He does go for the Drain Punch. Thankfully, Porygon 2 got withdrawn, and Stormray's going to deal some Rocky Helmet damage. Scrafty gets healed with the leftovers, and he's going to go for the Dragon Dance. As I go for Stealth Rock. Scrafty gets healed with the leftovers. Again, not a big deal. And he does use Knockoff, which does a ton of damage to Stormray. But deals some Rock Helmet damage. And I went for the Whirlwind to reset the Dragon Dance. So Scrafty is out of the battle. And in comes Gliscor. Now, I know his moveset pretty well. It's Protect, Substitute, Toxic, Earthquake, so his Stormray completely walls Gliscor. Actually, they wall each other. So, he's gonna protect again. And I'm gonna go for the Whirlwind because I'm not ready to switch Starry out. In comes Landorus. Landorus takes rock damage. Gonna intimidate Starry. He's gonna go for superpower. It doesn't take out Starry. He's gonna suffer a Rocky Helmet damage plus Life Orb damage. Well, not Rock Helmet because Rock Helmet was knocked off. So. Out comes Scrafty. And I have no choice but to allow a free Moxie boost, and Starry can't really do much at this low HP. Oh, I switched it out actually, alright. So I'm going to go into my Azumarill. And he's going to go for the Dream Punch. Yeah, I didn't want him to get the free Moxie boost. He's going to get healed with the leftovers, and I'm going to go for a Play Rough. He does withdraw Scrafty and go into Beedrill, which is going to take some Stealth Rock damage, and take a Play Rough. Unfortunately, we don't quite get Mega Beedrill because it wasn't a critical hit. That shows how frail Beedrill is. So Life Score comes out. I know that was his Mega anyways, so yeah. I'm going to withdraw Azumarill and go into Starry, I believe. Yeah, step a third of Starry. Protect, not going to do anything. He's then Toxic, predicting a switch, doesn't happen, and I just Whirlwind this Whirlwind. So out comes Landorus. And at this point, I believe I just stack off the Starry. Well, I would, but he went for Earthquake predicting his switch. So, Starry's gonna blow the Landorus away. Out comes Scrafty. Takes some Stealth Rock damage. Gonna get healed with the leftovers. And I'm gonna withdraw Status there. Because again, I don't want a free Moxie boost. Oh, I do go into Volt Form, hoping that maybe they'll do a contact move and it will burn him. He goes for the Dragon Dance. Yeah. We knew I wanted not to give him that free Moxie boost. So yeah. Alright, he's gonna go for the knockoff. I don't know if this KOs. It does not KO, thankfully. However, I don't get a flame body on it. Guardian is going to do well over half without some critical hit. I'm going to kill the leftovers, and I can only let him finish off my Volcarona. So he's going to do just that and get the Moxie boost. So he gets a +2 on Scrafty. Volcarona is down. Really not much else I could do. So it's whatever. He gets healed with the leftovers. I'm going to send out my Landorus to get an attack draw. It's going to intimidate Scrafty. And he's going to switch his Scrafty out. Probably predicting an explosion or something. Out comes his Landorus. Gets hit by Stealth Rock. Intimidates my Landorus. And I Earthquake, but obviously doesn't do anything. So I'm going to withdraw my Landorus and go into Step a third of the Storm just to stack it off. He goes for the Rock Slide and takes out Step a third of the Storm. Landorus takes HP, and out comes 1000 watts, the Mega Miniature. Pretty sure at this point he decides it's not worth saving Landorus, so I'm going to guess he's going to let it sink, which it does, do HP Ice. Landorus is down. Out comes Keldeo, which I fear is Scarf. For some reason, switch it out, he's going to pull a bait and switch. I don't really know what the point was that, but Gliscor's gonna come out, take some Stealth Rock damage. Full switch is obviously gonna do nothing, because Gliscor is a ground type. He's gonna use Protect. And I have experiences where my Mega Man trick 2 times against this Gliscor got a very low damage roll, so I'm not really wanting to risk Mega Man trick. And the possibility of a crit on Mega Man Earthquake is pretty high, so I'm gonna send out Porygon 2. It's gonna trace the Poison Heal, which really does nothing for us, it's his burn. He's gonna do a double switch as well, switch Gliscor out into Keldeo. So My Little Pony is now. He's gonna go for the Secret Sword, and that's gonna take Porygon 2 out, and I just back it off. So Porygon 2 is down for the count. Keldeo takes some Life Orb damage, and out comes my Azumarill, because I know that barring a Scald, Azumarill will not have much trouble with Keldeo. So he's threatened by that. He switches Keldeo out, and goes into Gliscor, which is going to take a Play Rough, hopefully. Uses the bulk, Gliscor does hang on. I'm going to go for a Toxic, and my Waterfall is going to take it out. Definitely going to take it out. So Gliscor is down. Azumarill takes some poison damage. And out comes Scrafty. And I'm going to go for the Play Rough. He does Poison Jab, which does a lot of damage to Azumarill. And Play Rough is going to finish off Scrafty. And next out comes Landorus. No, Keldeo. Never mind. What am I talking about? Landorus is dead. Anyways, I'm going to go for the Play Rough. He's going to go for the Secret Sword, which is actually going to take out Azumarill thanks to part 2, the Life Orb, and the fact that Secret Sword bypasses Assault Vest. Out comes my 1000 watts, the Mega Man trick. It intimidates Keldeo, and it will finish it off with a Thunderbolt. And that is game. So good game to you. Slyrhino, thank you for the battle, thank you for coming on the stream. You played well in this battle, and I do appreciate your support. And thanks to you guys for watching. Please vote on the poll I linked in the description. That would be very much appreciated. It will determine what Mega I use next week. So I'm going to film 2 more Wi-Fi battles, and that will be that. So see you in a bit.